This is the 2023 Ford Bronco Sport Heritage Edition. It is built on top of the Big Bend trim level, and just look at it. In this robin's egg blue, it is dangerously cute. The Heritage Edition adds the white roof, the white grille with the red lettering, the white stripe on the side, the retro-looking wheels, which look like Steelies but are actually alloys, the all-terrain tires, and those mud flaps for the extra rugged look. It also adds a 2,000-pound tow package with sway control for the trailer. And inside, it has these plaid seats that look super cool. And again, there are many other stylistic changes compared to the non-Heritage Sports. Under the hood, this one gets 3 cylinders, 500cc each. And with the help of a turbocharger, it makes 181 horsepower and 190 pound-feet of torque. It is all-wheel drive. It has an 8-speed automatic box and a few GOAT modes, like normal, eco, sport, slippery, and sand. Due to the more aggressive tire setup, this one should be slightly better off-road compared to the non-Heritage models. However, this one only has the basic all-wheel drive system with no locking rear differential, so don't expect miracles. It's a cutesy-dootsy car for booting around town. And with that retro stripe on the side that also says Bronco, I'm always picturing it at a diner being served by a waitress in roller skates, with a tray that goes on the door, like, I don't know, real 80s style. Prices for one of these start at 41,899 Canadian dollars. As tested, this one here is 46,000. It doesn't sound too bad, but the truth is, it's a very basic car, and quality is not its thing. It may look super cute on the outside, but inside, despite also looking pretty good, the materials are below average, and so is fit and finish. On the go, there's some massive rattling coming from up here, somewhere in the roof liner. The top of the dash behind the screen somewhere rattles. The seats are really not comfortable, and the suspension is way bumpier than it needed to be. Visibility is pretty good, and it's an easy thing to drive. In traffic, the torque converter can get a bit jerky due to the lack of torque from the engine, but I'm probably making it sound a lot worse than what it really is. The soundtrack of the engine is very characteristic of a 3-cylinder. Even if you didn't know, you could tell. Sounds like a smart car or something else with a 3-cylinder, like a Mini Cooper. It's the miniature little engine is really feisty, and honestly, the overall performance is very acceptable. I mean, you put your foot down, it picks up speed before you even notice. It's completely adequate. No complaints whatsoever. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour comes in 10.1 seconds. Once again, showcasing that this is not a quick car, but once again, it's not bad. On the upside, it's completely happy running on regular grade gasoline, and fuel economy is pretty good. I've averaged about 8.5 liters per 100 kilometers, which is superb. Roominess up here is pretty good. I have lots of room for shoulders, arms, whatever. Again, the driving position is not terrible. The seat could use a tilt function because I'm not as comfortable as I'd like to be, but whatever. Visibility, as we said, is good. You also have blind spot monitors, everything, and you have lots of cubbies for your stuff. So you have a door bin, a shelf up here, wireless charging, another little area over there, cup holders, and a pretty decent sized underarm bin, whatever you want to call it, with USB ports. In the back, however, the story isn't as good. The rear passengers don't have heated seats or anything. They do get vents for the climate control, USB charging. Footroom is okay. Knee room can be really cramped if the person in front is a little bit taller. Headroom is fantastic. No issues there. The trunk opens big and wide, or you can just lift the window for quicker access. The cargo space is pretty good at 920 liters to the ceiling, so the whole thing, don't get tricked. It also comes with clever dividers, and it's all rubberized for durability. In terms of features, you get all the basics, like a good sound system with a modern infotainment system, which also supports wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It has blind spot monitors, automatic lights, lane keep assist, heated front seats, and automatic climate control. Handling-wise, it's very uneventful. It's very safe, especially with these all-terrain tires that are less friendly on tarmac and more capable off-roady, whatever. I mean, it does lean. It's by no means a sporty car, but there's no surprises. If you push too hard, it will understeer. The steering has good weight to it, no feedback whatsoever, but it's very safe. progressive, predictable, no issues whatsoever. And the brakes, pedal feels good and they do stop the vehicle. So again, no complaints there either. Comfort-wise, the whole thing is meh. The seats are not very supportive and the suspension is quite bumpy. That also causes rattling inside. So unless you really adore the looks of this thing, I wouldn't really recommend buying this trim. We drove a Bronco Sport before. You can click on the description or the link up here somewhere. You can watch that video. That trim level was much better in terms of the overall package. It also had the bigger 4-cylinder turbo engine. We liked that one a lot more. This one here, the big bang of it is the style. That's what every car needs to have, an extraordinary feature. This one here, it's the looks. It's just really cutie. It's a cutie patootie, little whooshu whooshu, whatever. It's dangerously cute, so you have to be careful. Overall score though, it's only 6 out of 10 because everything else is kind of meh. This trim, other than the looks, I would probably avoid it. Anyway, let us know what you think. Leave us a comment, share this video with your friends, subscribe. Most importantly, till next time, be well. Bye. Perfect.